John chapter 5, the Gospel of John chapter 5. John chapter 5. And please look with me at verse 28. John chapter 5, there are two resurrections. Okay? Now notice, we found out in 1 Corinthians 15:22 that all die and that all are going to be resurrected or come alive again. Now notice what it says in John chapter 5, verse 28 and 29. Okay? The Bible says, "Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming in the which all that are in the graves shall hear his voice." How many? All. "And shall come forth, they that have done good unto the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation." Question. So what determines what resurrection you come up in? Marty? If we have Jesus, good. What? Say again? I heard elder. Say again, elder? If you're what? If you're good or evil. Yeah. If you've done good or done evil. Right? I mean, let's stick with the text. The Bible says that those who have the resurrection of life have done good, and those that have the resurrection of damnation have done what? Evil. Simple. So that determines what resurrection you're going to come up in. Which one do you want to come up in? The resurrection of life. You don't want to come up in the second one. Right? The resurrection of life. So now, is there a time? Now listen, if there's a resurrection of life because they have done good and resurrection of damnation for those that have done evil, is there a time then where Jesus does a certain type of work in order to determine who's good and who's evil? Okay? And that work is called the what? Judgment. The investigative judgment, the examination of all to see who is good and who is evil, right? And that determines the resurrection, which is a solution to the problem of death. But now listen, we have a problem, a major one. Go with me to the book of Romans chapter 3.